It's time for Around the Ozarks in 5, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Roto-Rooter Plumbing and Drain Service, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Hey, good morning to you. Happy Thursday. It's already Thursday. It feels like this week, I don't know. On one hand, it feels long. On the other hand, we're already at Thursday. So I don't know. Maybe it's
I feel like it went by quickly.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, it's exciting. Yep.
Okay.
All right, here's some news. The Greene County Sheriff's Department is investigating the death of an infant. The child was in the care of an in-home daycare this week when the baby stopped breathing. CPR was performed and the infant was taken to the hospital where the baby died. An autopsy is being performed to determine exact cause of death. It's terrible. The parents of a 2-year-old girl are now charged with kidnapping her during a supervised visit to Wonders of Wildlife. That kidnapping led to an Amber Alert being issued earlier this week. The parents who do not have custody of the child took the girl out an employee exit and drove away. They were later arrested in Polk County after a short police chase.
Yeah, that was an ordeal. Glad that the child is okay. 2 ATMs were hit by thieves overnight in different cities. Thieves are still on the loose, by the way. Police say it's not the first time they've gotten away with robbing ATMs. Burglarizing, I guess I should say. They apparently steal heavy machinery first, then they use it to break open the ATMs. This week, they targeted teller machines in Versailles and in Greenview. And in the past, they've hit Rolla. So this is... well thought out, apparently, well planned, because they've gotten away with it more than once.
Yep.
As scheduled, we told you about this. The state of Missouri carried out an execution this week as the sentence for a crime carried out 18 years ago. The man who murdered his cousin and her husband in their home with their daughter sleeping in the next room was put to death by lethal injection. The U.S. Supreme Court denied Brian Dorsey's appeals last minute, and Governor Parson denied a stay of execution.
Yep. Wow. And then we told you last week, but they're going to be setting an execution date in the next 90 days for Christopher Collings. So a couple of Missouri inmates. The Missouri legislature is moving to deny state funding to organizations that provide abortions. The biggest, of course, Planned Parenthood, which provides abortions in other states. Most abortions have been illegal in Missouri, though, since 2022. The state Senate passed the bill, which now moves back to the House of Representatives. Meanwhile, the state of Missouri is giving out $5 million in grants to first responders. The money will be spent on emergency and police vehicles, as well as other equipment like police body cams and firefighter gear. Several Ozarks police chiefs and fire departments are recipients of those grants.
And that's COVID money. That's more COVID money than the state.
Oh, man.
God from the federal government. It's crazy. Following last week's election, the Springfield Public Schools Board of Education has chosen its new president and vice president. Danielle Kincaid was voted in as president, and Judy Bruner was named vice president. Excuse me. I felt that coming in my throat the whole time.
Sorry.
Right.
Yeah, it's like allergy season, man. I mean, we got over the cold, but now it does feel like allergies.
Yeah, every now and then it just gets you. Okay, what was rumored and then reported is now reality. John Calipari is the new head basketball coach over at the University of Arkansas. He stepped away, as you know, from his same role at Kentucky following another early exit from the NCAA tournament that doesn't go over well with fans in Kentucky. Calipari signed a 5-year deal with Arkansas. He's making $7 million a season.
What?
Yeah. Arkansas must have some money to spend. Well, I know they desperately want another championship. And Calipari, I don't know, maybe the guy to do it. He's led 6 teams to the Final Four. And, Arkansas
I thought you actually misspoke. I was giving you an opportunity to correct yourself.
No, he's making $7 million.
You said a season.
Correct.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's basketball. I mean, it's unbelievable. It's
Um,
it's it's the donors coming through with money. You know
yeah,
that.
but
You went to Oklahoma State and had
yes,
a fairly
Mr.
wealthy donor do
Mr.
some
Boone
things there.
Pickens.
Boone Pickens, T.
Listen, I
Boone.
played in a 4-man scramble with Boone Pickens.
I am aware.
So
I am aware.
what? All right. Not great news for your family budget. You may already know this because you still feel those high prices at the gas pump and buying groceries. Inflation is up in March for the third month in a row. Not only does that mean less money for you to spend, perhaps, but also to save because you're spending more on groceries and whatnot. But it also means interest rate cuts will likely be delayed. In March, prices climbed 3.5% over the same time period last year and above 3.2% in February.
Well, you think about that, just that stat, 3.5% over the same time last year. It's not like last year
Was
was
good.
normal.
Right. Yes.
Last year was already inflated prices over the last
Right.
couple of years. So now 3.5% over last year's inflated prices.
Yeah.
Man,
So the biggest price increase apparently are in housing and gasoline.
yeah, I could see that. Gas is $3 a gallon now.
Yeah, it's been
Uh,
309 it seems
yeah,
for several days. Well, actually it was 309 here, but I traveled over the weekend and it was 319. So elsewhere.
yeah, I know. It's almost like we're just getting used to it now at $3 because there used to be news story when it would get around $3, there'd be news stories about it, and then it
Yeah.
went down a little bit. And lately, I haven't
Yeah.
seen anything about the high price of gas, but
Yeah.
it's
Well, and
brutal.
housing is crazy too with
Yeah.
interest rates and whatnot. But okay. Tickets go on sale today for this year's St. Jude Dream Home. It is located on Aaron Avenue in South Springfield near Weaver and Farm Road 135. Its estimated value more than $600,000. No more than 11,500 tickets will be sold for the raffle. So you got 11,500 people and you could be one of them.
To one.
Somebody's got to win it. Somebody's got to win it.
Yeah, I mean, those are
Tickets are
really good
100
odds.
bucks. Yeah, I mean that's not too like compared to the lottery. I mean, come on. It's not even in the same league.
Yeah.
Tickets are $100. Now, this makes the 20th year, by the way, for the Dream Home giveaway in Springfield. And over that time, nearly $13 million has been raised for St. Jude.
Yeah, it's a cool thing they do every year. The contractors donate the time, sometimes the materials as well. It depends. But then they bring in money on people who buy tickets. They give away the Dream Home, and St. Jude's gets the money to do good for kids. So
Yep,
it's a neat thing.
it is. Yeah, I
And
got to know St. Jude a lot better last year when I did the marathon weekend.
right,
And I had never done that there before. And it was like, oh, what an amazing little,
Memphis,
yeah.
Memphis, yeah.
But it was just so well done. And you got to meet some patients and survivors on like the whole route, the whole run. There were like pictures, like on big banners of like different patients. And what was cool is like you would see them on 1 mile and they would be undergoing treatment. And you could tell by looking at them whether they didn't have hair or just kind of like looked hollowed out. And then you'd run a little bit and then you would see their like current picture just so vibrant and I don't know,
Oh,
just
cool.
neat. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, St. Jude does incredible work. They really do.
yeah, it does.
So maybe get yourself a dream home. I don't know.
There you go.
We've known some
All
people
right.
who have lived in the dream home, and it's cool. They do a nice job.
Yeah. Oh wait, who lived? Yeah. Sorry. I know a young man, I should say. I think he's still in college, but Cross. Who is it? Cubics, I think. Anyway, he lived at St. Jude, so we went by his old house. But you mean lived in an actual house that was built?
Yeah, they won the dream home, or they bought it from whoever won the dream home. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, get your tickets. Check that out. Anything else? I think that's it. We got some rain yesterday. Should be dry today, so that's exciting. And I mean, we needed the rain, but I always like to be outside, so fun for me when it's not raining.
Yeah, it was
Even though I
dreary
know it was
yesterday. We
very
should get
useful.
more sunshine today.
Okay.
right.
Wake Up Weather with Abby is in 30 seconds. So check that out. And thanks for joining us.